I am back in the promised land of Japanese Dokkan battle. As you saw, I whooped your boy Super Saiyan 3 Goku's bitch ass. I love him, no offense. And now I'm finna whoop Timebreaker Bardock's ass. I'm about to break a piece of his ass off. Timebreaker Bardock actually seems a little bit harder just because of the fact that he has a weird passive skill going on where he can randomly super seal one of your guys. But believe it or not, you can actually get rid of that seal, oddly enough, if you use a sensu bean, or I'm assuming if you use an herb too, that stupid Namekian herb that no one ever uses, but maybe there's a use for it now. You can actually get rid of the super seal, because I'm pretty sure at one point of this video, I think it's the actual absolute last super attack, is that my boy is super sealed, but after using a sensu bean, I go back to normal. I'm not super sealed anymore, so there's some food for thought right there. Quick tippy for you guys. And I brought Baba, but just because of the fact that I never did this before, this is my first time. But hindsight 2020, instead of Baba, I probably would have brought, I don't know, maybe Ghost Usher or Whis or something like that. Because Timebreaker Bardock does hit pretty damn hard, and he is pretty damn annoying. He is what I'd like to call, what's the word I'm looking for? A pain in my ass. Just because of the fact that he does a lot of damage. He's a nice guy. And also the fact that, like I mentioned, he does super seal. And even if you can, like, get rid of the seal with a sensu, like, how many times are you going to do that, realistically speaking, you know? Like, you can only do it so many times before you're shit out of luck. So, you know, really, food for thought, people. Food for thought. This map actually kind of looks better than the Super Saiyan 3 Goku's map, just because of the fact it's not the World Tournament setting. It's a little bit different, little unique. And by the way, why does Bardock have his pants pulled up so high? Bro, he's wearing his pants like an old man. He's got that shit above, like, any higher, and that shit would be up to his neck. Low-key, under that armor, he still has the pants up even more. Like, it's right to his nipples, so he can feel nice and warm like the old man that he is. I mean, let's be honest. Time travel or not, Bardock's technically, like, what? I don't know, like, fucking at least 60 or 70 years old. He's an old man, you know. Fucking have some respect for the dude. And I will say that this guy actually was a lot harder than Super Saiyan 3 Goku, just because of the fact that I had to use Izanagi a lot more. I had to use the Forbidden Jutsu. The Uchiha had to die in order for me to prosper. You know how it is, bro. If you watch fucking Bleach, you'll know what I'm talking about. Great anime, 10 out of 10. I recommend it, especially if you're my friend. And nonetheless, it wasn't that hard. Obviously, I don't have any of the new characters because I'm not pulling for any of the new characters. I think on Global, once I get comfortable and I have like a cool team, quote unquote, because right now, I kind of have a boring team, honestly. I don't hate it. I don't hate my units. But there's a couple units I really want, but once I get to a place like on JP, I'm super comfortable. Like, my shit is so nice. And look at this, bro. This guy decides to super. I think it hits for 176, but you know me, boy. I'm quick on a draw. But if I had this team on Global, I would just sit back, relax, and not pull until Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is what I'm planning on doing anyway. Just because of the fact, like, what's the point? Like, for example, if I went all out, like, say, like, I don't know, I love, like, getting all the units. It's like, that's my jutsu. It's like, oh, boy, I love it when I get all these units, but, like, almost every new unit makes the old ones irrelevant. Like, if I had, well, on JP, I actually do have Rose, and I do have Phi Blue Vegito, and they're pretty much almost made irrelevant by Timebreaker Bardock. I'd say arguably, especially 5 Blue Vegito. He's a cool card, cool links, cool leader skill, but you gotta admit that they kind of cupped him with that 30% defense buff. Like, I understand they couldn't give him the 70% like Super Saiyan regular Super Saiyan Vegito, but they could have at least, oh, watch this right here. Oh, beautiful. Actually ate it. I think I did eat it. Yeah, I didn't care. Like Super Saiyan Vegito, because he can block 70%, but your boy Blue Vegito only blocks 30%, which is pretty scrawny, let's be honest. I mean, in the day and age we're living in, where the meta is so fucking hip-hopping, Like, how the fuck are you gonna come to the table with you reduce damage by 30%? It's like, go fuck yourself, bro. You're a real genuine ass eater. I'll tell you that right now. Right, put that. But yeah, other than that, I'm just chilling. Let me just apologize to my 4 fans out there. I really 4 fans, fans, fuck. I want to kill myself just for saying that. But that last video I made put me in a deep jutsu, just because sometimes you have something on your mind and that's all you can think about. Lately, what's been on my mind is catching L's from fucking my networking class. I'm not gonna go into the details again, but really not happy with the professor. She decided to give us, a project she never explained. She decided to give us an exam that really had nothing to do with the homework, not even the classwork, really. I mean, she just pulled that shit out of her ass, and a lot of people are saying that. All I have to say on that note is, I hope that bitch, no offense, I don't mean it like that, you know what I mean? Like, how you say bitch, you say nigga, everyday vernacular. I hope that individual of high esteem curves the exam, because I don't think I could live without a curve. This fucking midterm was worth 30% of the grade. That's a lot for a midterm. Usually they're 20 or 25. This woman is not playing. She's hitting me hard with that 30%. It's just the fact, certain questions that she asked was just so painful. It's because of the fact that she basically decided to hit us with questions that were essay based. And not only were they essay-based, but they were questions that we didn't really go over in class, in the sense that it wasn't anything that was really, made as a focal point. I mean, usually when you have a professor, without them saying anything, you're like, all right, I know what they want. I know what's going to be on this exam, or at least have a general idea. Boy, when I sat down for that exam, oof, I hate when this happens. I've pulled through it before, but I don't like it, is when you sit down and look at the questions and not a single one jumps out at you as having the answer. And I'm like, oof, this is terrible. And look at this bitch. Look at it. She tried to super me. No, bitch. No, sorry. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. As if Super Saiyan 4 Goku wasn't good enough, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, they still counter supers. I think that's one thing that gives them a bigger advantage compared to, say, Phi Cooler or fucking, I don't know, Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, is the fact that these guys actually counter supers, and I don't think they do. And if they do, don't tell me, because I just want to pretend like my units are the best and nothing can top them. So there's that. He's a nice guy. He actually, this match, I think in total there was at least two or three instances where your boy Super Saiyan 4 Goku came through in the helm and fucking countered their supers, which is great, because that, especially for Bardock, he hits pretty hard. He hits for 130k easy, and then on regular attacks he hits for 30. He's a nice guy. I can't complain, but let's admit, dude, have a little mercy, huh? I mean, there's only so many fucking 30k supers I can take to the face before I end up trying to kill myself. And let me just say, it's not many. But I think, does he super again? I don't remember. Fuck. But I tell you right now, bro, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is a beast. I actually been thinking about, like, that obviously that banner is going to probably come to global at some point. And, like, when I first summoned, I'm like, you know what? Gotta go with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Gotta. Just because of the fact that, it's different. The fact that he is kind of a more all-around better character, in the sense that he has defense plus 120% too, which is good. That's definitely good. Thing is, though, there you go. When in doubt, exit out, my boy. Thing is, though, I feel like Super Saiyan 4 Goku's, he's just, oh my god, like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like, he makes me fucking weak in the knees. He's too handsome. He's a nice guy, bro. Like, I don't know. I mean, it probably, and not only that, but the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta banner, in terms of characters, I think are more enticing than the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the only two noteworthy characters are, and this is when I actually use a Baba, because I'm like, oh fuck, this ain't working out. I gotta use a Baba. Funny enough, I end up getting a crit with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but 'tis life. When you are prepared, the Lord comes and taketh away. That's from Ezekiel 4:10. The Super Saiyan 4 Goku banner has Super Saiyan Vegito, and it has Super Saiyan Gogeta, which Obviously, I already have Gogeta on Global, so I don't really care. And then the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta banner has Rose Black, Tech Golden Frieza, Phi Blue Vegito, and also Super Baby 2. But that's kind of the big gets obviously being Rose Black and Blue Vegito. I think those two are better than all pretty much the extra feature Dokkan cards on the Super Saiyan 4 Goku banner. And now this is when this nigga gets serious. He starts fucking putting face paint on like he's a fucking Zulu warrior. He's ready for war. But I think that's the only thing. But it's whatever, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, now that I have a JP account, it's like I get to live vicariously through JP. It's definitely helped me not care that much. This has happened before where I had an alt account. Like I had a different account on Global. Because I remember I tried to get Super Saiyan 3 Goku and I was so triggered. I was like, And I had an alternate account for a while and I pulled Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And then after I used them after a while, I was like, and that's when I started to realize like the strength of your account is not based off of one character. Like a lot of people will go, oh my god, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But in all reality, if I didn't get lucky with those multis and I didn't have, Gogeta, if I didn't have Trunks, if I didn't have this beautiful counter, get the fuck out of here, Bardock, you bitch. If I didn't have all these SDR cards, this team would be pretty whack. So it's based off of what you have. And I mean, I remember back then, this was a while ago, but I remember I was depressed that I didn't have Super Saiyan 2 Goku. And I'm like, oh, if only I had that card. If I had AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku, I would drop my other account and take this one. But that never ended up happening. Actually, I think I just dropped that account completely. I don't even remember what I did with it. But the point I'm trying to make is if you get a different account and have these holy shit characters on them, kind of takes all the allure away from them. Because it always looks amazing when other people use them, and you're like, fuck, bro. I need to take out a second mortgage just to get this shit. And then you end up using it, and you're like, alright, I don't really care. I don't give a shit. Same thing with LR Gohan. A lot of people are going fucking crazy for LR Gohan, but no offense, his art is really fucking annoying. Like, it's kind of ugly. Like, I feel like his TUR art is like leaps and bounds ahead of his LR art. No offense, I'm just saying. And right here, look at this, bro. I ended up deciding to just eat this because I was like, I can live, and I was sick of using Izanagi. I didn't have enough fucking Uchiha eyes to get me through it, so I was like, whatever. I'll just fucking do this. I don't care. And it worked out because I really didn't care. It really did work out. But as you can see here, your boy Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I think, is sealed, is he? Oh, I guess not. I guess someone else is sealed. I guess no one's sealed. Wait, no. I'm pretty sure Super Saiyan 4 Goku was sealed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Goku was sealed. And then after using that senzu, it basically removes the buff and it allows me to do super and pretty much destroy this guy. So, save your senzu bean, not only for low health, but if you want to nuke this piece of shit, then that's also an alternate option. And boom, KO. That's right, Bardock. Get in your time machine and go back to fucking 1912 where you belong. Get the fuck out of here. It's kind of weird that Dragon Ball Heroes and other games decided to make Bardock like super relevant. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, I feel like there's other characters that needed more expansion than Bardock. Like I feel like they should bring back Raditz in some capacity. But then again, I mean, Bardock is kind of like a mainstay character. Even his OVA or his episode, whatever the fuck that was, when he actually he figured out Frieza was going to nuke everyone and everyone was making fun of him. That was one of the weirdest episodes. He was like, guys, Frieza's going to kill us, guys. And they're like, Bardock, you're a low-class piece of shit. Go fuck yourself. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I was almost happy that the Saiyans got annihilated because they fucking ignored my boy Bardock. But let's admit, Bardock is kind of a fuckboy. That's why I just beat his ass. So there you go. I broke Timebreaker Bardock. He's been broken. He needs to take a break. And I think that's about it. So